Welcome to Quiet Wild Stories. Here, we explore the hidden lives of animals, their strange adaptations, quiet resilience, and gentle beauty. Subscribe to the channel and join our journey, the sloth, secret life of nature's slow-motion wonder. In the dense, humid rainforests of Central and South America lives one of nature's most unusual creatures, the sloth. With their gentle faces, slow movements, and upside-down lifestyle, sloths have become symbols of calm and relaxation. But behind their sleepy appearance lies a remarkable story of survival, adaptation, and quiet resilience. There are two main types of sloths, the two-toed sloth and the three-toed sloth. Despite the names, both kinds actually have 3 toes on their hind feet. The difference is in their hands. Two-toed sloths have 2 long curved claws on their front limbs, while three-toed sloths have 3. These claws act like natural climbing hooks, allowing sloths to hang effortlessly from branches for hours at a time. Sloths spend almost their entire lives in the treetops. They eat, sleep, mate, and even give birth while hanging upside down. Their bodies are built for this lifestyle. Their internal organs are positioned in a way that prevents pressure from building when they hang, and their powerful grip allows them to stay suspended even when they're asleep. One of the sloth's most famous traits is its incredibly slow movement. On average, a sloth moves only a few feet per minute. This isn't laziness, it's strategy. Sloths have one of the slowest metabolisms of any mammal. Their diet consists mostly of tough, fibrous leaves that provide very little energy. Moving slowly helps them conserve every bit of it. This slow pace also helps them avoid predators. Jaguars, ocelots, and harpy eagles rely on movement to spot prey. A sloth that barely moves is almost invisible. Their fur even grows algae, giving them a natural greenish tint that blends perfectly with the canopy. This algae isn't just camouflage. It forms a tiny ecosystem of moths and microorganisms that live exclusively on sloths. Sloths sleep up to 15 hours a day, curled into a ball or hanging from a branch like a living hammock. When they're awake, they spend most of their time eating leaves, buds, and tender shoots. Their digestion is so slow that a single meal can take up to a month to fully process. But there is one moment when sloths must leave the safety of the trees, when they need to go to the bathroom. About once a week, a sloth climbs down to the forest floor, digs a small hole, and does its business. This is the most dangerous part of its life. On the ground, sloths are vulnerable and awkward. Yet they continue this ritual, possibly to fertilize the trees they depend on or to maintain the delicate ecosystem in their fur. Despite their slow pace, sloths are surprisingly good swimmers. Heavy rains often flood the forest, and sloths can paddle through the water with ease, moving 3 times faster than they do on land. Sloths have been around for millions of years, and their ancient relatives were giants, some as large as elephants. Today's sloths are much smaller, but they remain perfectly adapted to their quiet, treetop world. In a world that moves fast, the sloth reminds us that survival doesn't always belong to the swift. Sometimes it belongs to the patient, the peaceful, and the perfectly unhurried.